fans, AdamHarry here. We're at the Battletech booth. We've got a super duper pre-alpha, so it's definitely not done yet, but we're gonna go check it out. I'm kind of stoked about this one. It's on Kickstarter if you want to back it. But yeah, we're gonna get some game time with it, so let's go. All right, so we're going through the intro here. It's a quick super pre-alpha mission here. It's kind of hard to do this at the same time. But you can wheel out. The camera is actually looking really good. The models look awesome already. As you can see here, we've got a commando right here with the number 1. Sorry. We've got an Atlas back here, which is the super assault mech 100-tonner. We've got our Marauder right there, and then we've also got a, I believe that's a Shadowhawk rocking and rolling here. So the way this works, it's not a click and drag, it's turn-based. So this is not real time, which is kind of awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. That arc you see is my line of sight, and this is a commando. It's a light mech, so he's super fast. The line represents how far he goes. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to deselect him. I'm going to go to the Atlas, as you can see here. Doesn't go quite as far, but it's a 100-tonner. And I mean, this is the game I've been wanting for a long, long time. So it's squad-based, turn-based. I do have an mission objective, which I can zoom out over here, is over here somewhere. There it is, this golden light. I have to go take that base. Yeah, it's pretty awesome so far. I'm gonna pause real quick, try to get some enemy contact, and we'll go blow some stuff up. Actually, real quick, I want to show you guys the movement. So I'm gonna take this commando. I'm gonna run him over here in the woods. So you double click to move. You can click once, and it'll lock your movement position. And we have enemy contact. Okay. After that, let's see. You can click once, and it'll rotate the arc to figure out where you want to torso twist. So I'm gonna run that way. This is the Shadowhawk, I believe. Yep. Pilot's Gargle. You see down here, you've got the pilots. You've got the heat meter right here. You've got your damage areas right here. All my guys are fine so far. And this is the Marauder. This is kind of a long-range mech. It's got two PPCs, 2 medium lasers, and an AC-5, which if you play the tabletop game, you know it's pretty awesome. So that's going to be it. You go into a full turn-based mode when the enemy goes, and you can see up here is the super cool initiative system. So that's the speed at which stuff goes. You can actually hold your turn with the mech. Like if I wanted to just hit reserve with my commando right now, that would lock him. That would actually save his turn until the next turn. And watch, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Reserve that mech. So he slides down in initiative. I can actually go at different initiative steps. I can even go at initiative 1 and then have him go again at 4. So I basically get 2 turns back to back. It's pretty awesome. So this is kind of what mech movement looks like. You can see he just kind of walks up. This is done. I have nothing to shoot at. So I'm going to click done. So those are little blips as the enemy gets closer. You have radar contacts. So it's pretty cool. Let's move him up right here, and I'm going to turn his arc that way. Let's see. Actually, this is the same video. I'll actually put a link to the whole the video that they did for the pre-alpha, this mission in particular, on the website. So check that out as well. But I'm just going to play for a while. So and I'll show you guys some action when it happens. All right, I did a little something sneaky. I took my Shadowhawk, who's behind these mountains, and I jump jetted on top of the rocks here. And I'm actually going to unload. So this first shooting I'm doing in Mechwarrior. Let's find out what happens. So 1 to attack. This is the weapons I have selected. These are my hit percentages. So I'm going to click on that guy. And these are the weapons I have down here. You kind of see I have different percentages to hit. LRM 5. It's going to shoot 5 times. 4 damage a pop. Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to alpha strike. This is probably going to do a crap load of heat, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to click the fire button. Let's do this. Unload. Oh yeah, lit up that torso. And it's moving some more. My Shadowhawk is flapping in the wind, if you know what I mean. And took some damage back. All right, we're holding, and I actually had this guy in reserve on purpose so that I could be super sneaky. And I'm gonna move him up right here so that I have a little cover from the mountains and I can shoot this guy at super close range with my SRM 6 and 4 and a medium laser. I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna unload. Let's see what happens. He missed with the laser, but he hit with some SRMs, so nice work. Enemy turn, and it kind of staggers back and forth, so between the enemy turns up here, you can see the echelons, how those all work. I have a Marauder who doesn't have any, these are all like direct line weapons, so I'm gonna sprint him actually. You got a sprint action down here, and I'm gonna run him up, oh, right there. We're gonna run him up right there.
Wait.
And there's my Marauder.
He may have already moved.
So he's done. I ran him so he doesn't get the thing. Now, this is what's cool. I've got my Atlas back here. I'm going to move him up short range, or just a little bit. I'm going to keep him in super duper long range. Sorry about the camera work. I'm one-handed this bad boy. I'm going to look that way. Now, there's some cool stuff you can do with indirect fire because I have LRMs. This is a squad-based game. It's all about teamwork, right? So I'm going to click on this commando, and I can shoot with my LRMs. Everything else can't fire. I'm going to deselect these things. I don't want to fire them. An LRM-20 is going to fire at this guy. I've got a 58% chance to hit, but I shoot 4 times. So let's see what happens. I lit him up pretty good, and he is toasty. That's right, baby. All right, I'm gonna keep playing. All right, so an enemy Hunchback has shown up. I have him selected right here. You can see his targeting stats here. Hunchback's one of my favorite mechs. It's AC-20. It will hurt. I've got an AC-5 and an LRM-5 target right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click these just in case. I don't know if it'll fire or not, but I've got them locked in with my Shadowhawk. Pretty high percentages to shoot. So I hit a rock with the AC-5. That's okay, because a missile's hit. There's some tanks rolling up, literally. There's one. And Shadowhawk's getting hit back. Ooh, somebody got line of sight on me. Okay, looks like some LRM boats. No big deal. All right, here comes the Marauder. Do I have line of sight to anybody right now? I want to get the Marauder in there. So let's move the Marauder right, let's say here. Actually, yeah, why not? I might be flapping a little bit because that Hunchback's probably going to nail my Marauder next turn. But I'm going to fire, let's see. I can shoot my PPCs. I have a pretty good shot. And just for you folks at home, because PPCs are awesome, let's go ahead and see what they look like. Yes. Wow, that was a good hit. 50 points from the PPCs. I like it. I like it. Oh, crap. Enemy Marauder just showed up. Okay. Atlas, let's roll, buddy. We got to get in there. All right. Walking right up through the trees because I'm an Atlas. And I'm going to check range on the Hunchback. What would I have? Anything? Just okay, I don't like that. I'm going to back out. I'm going to light this tank up just because I need to take it out. So we're going to go full bore on this poor tank with an Atlas. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. All right, I'm going to keep playing. Okay, I just moved up my Atlas and to this hill here, and I popped up and I actually dropped the Hunchback with the volley. There is heat in this game, so I did deselect some weapons so I wouldn't overheat because that's bad. And then I actually have my Shadowhawk who jump jetted from this hill up to here, and I've got a really good firing position on the Marauder down there, and I unloaded too. But this is start a new turn, so I've actually got my Commando here. He's gonna outflank. I'm actually gonna run him around back some more since he's so darn fast. See if I can't get behind these guys, how far I can go. So it's great because you can actually plot out your turn as far as you want, and then once it won't move any further, it kind of locks. So it's pretty sweet. He's out of the danger zone, and I'll do that. So he might uncover some new bogeys over there and get shot up, but if that Marauder doesn't do something, he's going to get some SRMs in the butt. So here's what I'm going to do. I actually have my jump jets activated. I'm going to jump right behind this Marauder with my Shadowhawk. There's the animation. It's actually pretty sweet. Boom, right behind him. I'm going to select him, and he's going to get lit up. So it doesn't look like there are minimum ranges.
I'm not sure why that.
So my LRM, that's not clicking. Again, it's super pre-alpha. Expect a couple bugs, not a big deal. Actually, let me escape. Maybe I can activate it this way. That's okay. I'm not worried about it because this guy's going to get lit up. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So it definitely did a bunch of damage to his rear torso there. And he's just gonna run away. He's probably gonna try to get shots on the Atlas. Yep. Can't say it's a bad idea, but you know what? I've got backup, sucker. All right, we're gonna move there. My Marauder took some hits earlier. That's why his weapons are disabled. So we're gonna fire at the other Marauder, and I think my heat's okay, so I'm just gonna unload. Let's see what happens. Oh, I hit done. That's okay. Whoops. Rookie move, Adam. Here we go. Let's move my Atlas up here. Now, I did not fire some medium lasers last turn to save on some heat, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap out my LRMs for some medium lasers. And so I gotta watch my heat though, because if I overheat, I'll actually lose my turn. So I'm gonna disable, let's just play around with it a little bit. So that'll save me on heat there. I could stop, not shoot the AC-20, but come on, that's a crap load of damage. Let's drop 2 medium lasers and go back to the SRM. So I love the fact that you can select your weapons before you fire and check your heat before you do anything crazy. So there it is. And I think I took some damage, or he took some serious hits there. So I've got the Commando around the back. It's gonna run up here and it's gonna join the other Shadowhawk here in shooting the Marauder in the back. He hasn't really fired a ton, so let's go ahead and fire. Let's fire here. I've got a really high percentage to hit, so again, lighten him up. Animations look great already. The models look great already. Yeah, gameplay already is a lot of fun, so lighten them up some more. My Marauder's getting beat up. I'm not even close to completing the mission, but I think 30 minutes has gone by almost, and I'm having a blast. So got about 5 minutes left, so I'm gonna go as fast as I can. Sorry, got the Marauder. That's what happens. You lose your rear armor. Let's move up here. And this poor tank. You can also tab target, so I'm gonna do that. Again, super pre-alpha. Expect a few bugs, that's fine. And the Striker is also dead in a pile of rubble. And now that I'm out of combat at this point, I can free move. So I'm just gonna try to run to the objective. I only got like 2 minutes. Folks, so that was it for the super pre-alpha demo here at the Battletech booth at GenCon 2016. AdamHarry signing off. That was actually a lot of fun. I didn't get to finish because I had to work a camera, so I'm blaming you guys. But I was doing really well, so yeah. All right, it's on Kickstarter right now. Oh, no, sorry, it was on Kickstarter. You can still back it, pre-order, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the actual release date. I think they're shooting for 2017-ish sometime. 2017-ish summer. Keep an eye out for that. AdamHarry from BoLS signing off. Have a good one.